Hello and welcome to Retro Reviews, my channel where I review my favorite retro video games of all time as well as some modern releases I have recently finished. Welcome to Smash Saturday, where I talk about all things Smash until we get a new Smash game, whether that be Smash 6 or Smash Ultimate Deluxe. And today I want to talk about how perfectly balanced Smash Ultimate is as a party game. I've talked a lot about competitive and how I really love the competitive scene. That's typically what I enjoy doing the most. But there are times where I like to bust out the party modes, especially with my friends or with people that I know that aren't quite as good as I am. Typically, I'm not like anywhere near like even a mid-level pro. I'm somewhere in between mid and like the lowest level of pro players. So I'm somewhere in there. I'm pretty good. I'm much better than most friend groups that I encounter or that I run into via like mutual friends and stuff. If people are just playing Smash, I'm probably going to be better than the majority of them. But party modes make the game exceptionally balanced and make it a ton of fun so that even if you're better than other people, it still feels very fun to play, even if you're winning a whole lot. So I just want to talk about why they balance the game the way that they do. It's very clear that Sakurai has never intended for, and Nintendo especially, have never intended for Smash to be a fighting game, a competitive fighting game. This is clearly just supposed to be a party game. Sakurai himself has said that on multiple occasions, that he wants Smash to be just a game that people play with their friends. That's a lot of fun. And apparently recently he released some statement that pretty much across the board online, win rates are about the same for every single character. There's a very good spread of win rates across the board, which indicates that people playing casually definitely are going to be finding success with every character. There are also other factors, like if you're playing the more competitive modes, you've got like no items on 7 minutes, battlefield or small battlefield or FD or whatever, you're still going to have more success online because some characters benefit from the delay, the input delay that you have automatically. I believe it's 5 frames inherently unless you have mods. So there are lots of characters like Ganondorf, for instance, that do much better online because you can just check out hitboxes because the other person can't react in time. You've got bigger sweeping things. You can throw out smash attacks again because they don't have time to react nearly as easily. And it's just a lot easier to win with those characters that aren't nearly as good. And so it makes sense for me that the distribution online just shows that all the characters have the chance to win. And if you're in a party setting, 100% the same thing. Most people don't know how to utilize a character to their full potential unless they are a professional player. So in a party setting, if someone picks Sonic, Steve, Aegis, and Kazuya, you're going to have the funniest match ever because they probably don't know how to utilize all of their tools, but they're still going to be having a great time. I recently had a Smash session with a buddy of mine. He had a couple of his friends over, and I was easily the best person in the room. And we played with items, we played on bigger stages, we played on just all the party modes we could possibly get, and it was a ton of fun. I love playing Smash as a party game. The items that balance the game in such a beautiful way that it makes it so that it doesn't really matter who is the most skilled player, which you could argue makes it not as fun, but I would say that as a party game, stuff that is like random and overpowered items make the game a ton of fun, make it more enjoyable for people that maybe don't have as much skill or maybe don't really understand the mechanics as well. They can pick up a bomb and chuck it at you and you die, and boom, the game is even. It's awesome to have stuff like that in the game, and I really do enjoy the party modes, even if I don't play them primarily in my current practice sessions and stuff like that. I'm not practicing to play, not practicing to play party Smash. I'm practicing because I like the competitive side of things. But I really enjoy the party side as well. I like that if I go into a room of people and I'm going up against several people that don't play nearly as much as me or haven't played very much at all, they can just pick up an item like the home run bat, hit the input right, and then accidentally knock me out of the park, and I think that's super fun. I like how the game is balanced, and I like that everyone can just pick up and play Smash if they want to. Today I was talking with my buddy. He has a couple of kids. They're pretty young, but he gave them a controller. They were playing Smash. He got a little video of it. It was adorable, and it's so great that it is so accessible for so many people. Smash Ultimate is still the best-selling selling fighting game of all time. I think, as far as I'm aware, it still is the case. I don't think anything recently that's come out, Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8, have passed that. It's really obviously there for a reason. It's because people really enjoy the ability to just pick it up and play it and have a good time regardless of their skill level. And I think that's a really wonderful thing. I definitely don't talk about the party modes and the more casual aspect of Smash nearly enough, because it is fantastic. It's a really fun game to just throw on at a party. You could just walk into the room, people are playing Smash, throw in up to 8 people at a time and have a great time. And I really love that about Smash. I do love that it is accessible and that it is open to everybody, because that typically paves the way for people that do want to get better at the game, that get that urge to play more competitive. Eventually they're going to find the competitive side of things. They're going to find VODs online, just like I did. They're going to start practicing, and they'll probably go to a tournament and they'll start having a lot of fun with that as well. Or they'll get insanely frustrated and just practice their heads off as much as they possibly can until they get better. And that's also really cool. I like that Smash has that capability of being just a really fun party game, or being something that you can play competitive. And I love that about it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you like more in Smash. Do you like the competitive side of things, or do you play party more? I would love to hear your perspectives. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.